Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
I just need
This is the lamb
Where's the lamb sauce?
Welcome back to another episode of Secret Distractions, and today you're joined by me and Mel, Luke and Mel, who are both ill and sick, and we're going on holiday next week at the time of recording. At the time of recording, it's the 3rd of July, and we go on the 8th or 9th, can't remember, but we've been ill for the past couple of days. We're kind of getting over it, but we thought, why not record some videos just so you guys have some content to enjoy. Mel's actually recently edited and published her first ever video.
I mean, comparing it to Luke's start, a little bit different, of course, but it's an Am I the Arsehole, so we thought let's change it up a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't, it's going to be somewhere on the screen, up, down, below.
But it was actually a really good video. We did an Am I the Arsehole. We changed up the editing, changed up the camera setup, and we literally just did a very old school style Am I the Arsehole. Really fun to watch, and actually creating them, giving your opinions is really important.
I think it's fun that, for me, I like those videos as background noise.
Yeah,
and
that's a
then
good shout.
occasionally listening in onto the story and then having somebody else's opinion and then deciding on my own. When me watching something, we have to actually create our own opinions.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I like performing mine. Hello.
We have the cat. The cat joined us for the video.
Alright, that was a bit aggressive.
So as we're just interrupted so rudely by the cat, today we're actually going to be watching the best and worst of burgers in Hell's Kitchen. And for one thing, burgers are probably one of my favourite go-to meals or things to buy in a restaurant. I don't know why. There's just something about a bit of meat in between two pieces of bread with like well crafted, constructed, a little bit of art, you know, a homemade burger sauce, barbecue on the side, some good crunchy chips and fries, and a bit of a salad on the side or whatever. Oh yeah. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. The best and worst of burgers in Hell's Kitchen, one of our favourite Gordon Ramsay shows. So let's just get into it.
Giving each holiday platter a potential score of 3 points.
hot dog with apples on it.
I like
The hot
pork
dog's
and
a beer
apples.
poached sausage with a pickled red onion and apple,
The apple isn't really working for me.
with apple slaw.
You got apple twice.
Yeah, a little bit of theme.
Burgers raw.
It's fucking
Damn, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let you eat that. I'm so sorry. A raw burger in a magazine, ladies.
Sorry, chef.
Either way, I think my burger, I would rather serve it slightly overcooked than just raw. Full stop.
Yeah. I'd rather someone would say I would prefer it like medium rare, medium, than like serve it rare and they go, oh, like put it, like cook it again. Because
Yeah.
I was in a situation when we was in Florida early in the year, and someone had a burger and they wanted it to be like medium rare, and it was literally rare as it was basically still moving, and they had to like order it again or ask them to be redone, and it's just kind of embarrassing for them, but it's also for us. It's like, I don't want to eat it rare. I don't want to eat a mooing cow. I want to eat a half mooing cow. I want it to be medium mooing.
Medium moves all around.
Yeah. It's not COVID as well, this cough, honestly.
What do you mean by that?
Fucking kidding me?
Finally, we have
Kidding
some
me?
Yes.
flavour. Worthy of the point?
Yes.
It's just corn, but you're lucky.
I love good corn.
Yeah, but like you're just serving corn on the cob to Gordon Ramsay and someone that's like doing something for a magazine. That's so.
I'm guessing this is for a themed barbecue
Yeah.
style.
Like 3 courses you would
Yeah.
give. Yeah,
And
okay, I
then
hear
corn
that.
would be the appropriate side thing for it as well.
Yeah, true.
So it kind of makes sense. I think the apples on the burger is an interesting choice, and then apples with a hot dog is an interesting choice. I think if she cooked the apples off on the hot
If it
dog,
was sweet apple, yeah.
it would have been like caramelized onions to have slightly.
Yeah,
cooked
would you have
up
apple slices or like apple in cubes? You know, like more finely cut?
You know how I do it. You know how you have.
Stringy?
I'd rather it's stringy.
That's
You
a
know
good shout.
how.
1 out of 3.
You grilled some fucking corn.
Frank and Ashley. Up we go, please.
I did the corn.
Frankie boy.
Mayo, ketchup, and pickle relish.
As I'm looking at Ashley's dish, I'm thinking that it looked like a regular burger to me.
I'll say this, I don't think having an aioli or an alioli in a burger is what you should do. I don't want garlic butter in a burger.
I like it.
I love alioli from Spain in the yellow tub with the 4 corners they can pick up. But I wouldn't personally have it in a burger. I'd rather like a garlic buttery sauce, like a glaze. But I wouldn't want like aioli like spread.
Like itself.
Yeah, like it's too strong of a flavour for
Maybe
me. So
slightly
like,
watered down, you know, with
it should be a bit more liquidy rather than like the traditional.
What I did was I got some pancetta and rendered it down until crispy, just for another texture and to enhance the flavor of the burger, and a little bit of liquid smoke.
Liquid smoke?
Yes, just a drop.
I asked you to get crazy. I just want you to cook what was on your bag. Do the recipe.
The recipe is the recipe, and you can't deviate from it.
Had you followed the recipe, that would have been a near perfect burger.
That's how that works. You know, there was a clip we watched a while ago. I think it was a guy, Raj. He was like deviating from the menu, and he would like cooked hundreds, if not thousands, of salmons before.
Oh yeah, and they added some sort of stock or sauce into the pan or some.
Yeah, this dude added stock to fish, like, and it was like a chicken stock, so like that doesn't go together. This guy's basically done the same thing of like deviating from the menu or deviating from the recipe, and then decided that his own spin is what would make that better. And sometimes it's not how it works, honestly.
That's not a winner.
Walk now. New York up.
All of you!
Here we go.
Salmon soft as shit, New York strip, cooked to fuck.
It wasn't even raw. It was overcooked. It was cooked to shit.
And the salmon was soft as fuck.
Thank you for the British. Thank you to us Englishmen or Scotsmen. Thank you for the people from the UK who just say it as it is. These Americans can't handle that, and I love it.
Hey, all of you, sit down.
I'm not eating.
Enjoy. Yeah, fucking eat it.
When you said was sex?
Come on, let's go.
Oh my
Enjoy
god,
with your
he's taking the
steak?
piss.
The salmon goes well.
This is embarrassing.
Mika has a new strategy for making sure her steak is the right temperature.
Oh, look, there's juices, there's blood. I really think it's wrong.
Axe mix.
Seriously? You have to figure it out. I want to win this competition, and I'm not here to fucking babysit.
I have to say, if you're a chef and you don't know if your meat is cooked or like, you know, if it's up to like what they've requested, then what are you doing? You're just cooking meat like aimlessly.
I mean, some people might not be, what's the best way to put it? They don't normally cook meat. They might be, you know, might be line cooks towards, you know,
Yeah,
mainly
other areas
serving
of the kitchen.
pastas or doing dessert menus mostly. They might not actually be cooking meat or steaks
Okay, that makes sense.
on a consistent basis.
I'm ready to walk with burgers.
Let's go then, New York strip. I need to slice.
Yes,
Those
chef.
burgers look pretty rubbish,
Yes,
in my
chef.
opinion.
Yes, chef.
All of you. All of you.
Uh-oh.
There's the last New York strip. Look how well done it is.
Sorry, chef.
Get out.
Honestly, that's so embarrassing. Like, you come into a competition to do good or whatever, and then let's say you're doing okay, and then someone else messes up, everyone else messes up, then it all capitulates. Or there's the other thing of like, you're really good at cooking meats, but you're not on the meat station in this example, and then you have two idiots or whatever. Basically capitulating the whole thing. I'd be so pissed.
I mean, I can imagine. I'm like, that's it.
Thank you for your valuable input, Mel.
Hey, ladies, come here.
He chased after them to make them eat it. That's a joke.
Burger's
That's
still
so
raw.
cute.
Flavors I love. Really tasty. Thank you.
It's almost a gyro on a hamburger bun.
David, is it red or blue? Wow.
Yes, chef.
I've never seen mac and cheese in a bun.
I just wanted to do something a little bit different. Different is good, but just being different for the sake of being different is not a good enough reason.
If it was like a chicken burger with a little bit of mac and cheese on top of it, like that, maybe that'd be classed as like, I could see like a Popeyes doing that, yeah?
Yeah, I can see that.
I could see that. Why the hell would you serve that?
I can envision it. I've seen it, and I think I might have ordered it before when you do when you've got the mac and cheese fried balls.
Oh,
That I've seen
those
before
are
as well.
Good. We've had those before from the takeaway.
That
Those
was
were
good.
banging.
Especially when it's still hot and, you know, just still falls apart and stuff.
I don't know, man.
You'd help.
How's that, David?
Taste-wise, it's still too crunchy.
Yeah.
Joshua, please explain.
Elbow macaroni and artichoke hearts.
That's delicious.
I like everything that's in that.
I'm gonna go with blue.
Thank you, chef.
David, please.
Yeah.
Guys!
Three steak walking, yeah, Millie?
Where's the chicken? Check it.
Right
Ooh, that looks good.
There's no way that we was gonna mess up again. It's
done.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is it. We're gonna lose because every single chicken had to be fried perfectly. Is that good? Yeah, it's cooked. It should be cooked, is it?
So intense, man. Is it cooked or not?
Please, God.
Beautifully cooked.
Let's
Go,
go.
please.
Come on.
All right, guys.
Go.
Chicken, three steaks. Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
I do feel like these competitions though actually like they induce the pressure, so like they make you basically double guess,
Everything.
question yourself. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, when you, for example, Mel was a gymnast and I used to play football until I was like 17, 18 or whatever. Everything you did, even when it was like a weekend or a tournament or whatever, you would always question what you was doing and whether what you did was actually a good decision. Maybe different for like an individual sport like gymnastics, but you can know when you mess up. But for yourself in a game of like, you know, a team-based game, you don't know you messed up until like 5-6 passes down the line or someone intercepts something. And this is basically the same of like, you're in this high pressure environment. Is the chicken cooked? Like, what? You go home, you cook chicken and it'll be the best chicken you ever had. You do it here, you can't do it because of the pressure and like I guess that's what Gordon's inducing is like, if you could do it here and perform.
Making it as high stress of an environment possible to basically
To thrive.
To replicate what they would essentially be going to if they win the competition.
Yeah, and they go to like a professional
Yeah,
kitchen.
they win the prize of, I think either was it cash money or was it just the salary was like 250k.
It's like head chef at a Gordon Ramsay restaurant and a salary. And then obviously some of them, like the girl that failed or came second the first time on the show, then won the second show. For like a throwback, she became one of like the sous chefs or like the head chefs in Hell's Kitchen, and obviously in one of his actual restaurants. So I guess that's always on the line. It's always something of contention.
The chicken is perfect, so let me do my shit. You don't gotta second guess me.
I really
As
like
entrees are being delivered to 2 more tables.
That's what I'm talking about!
Anyone? Ketchup is right there, Sarah. What do you need to do now? Chicken.
Come on, ladies. You're 2 chickens behind.
We need more chicken cut.
It's already at the back.
Plate.
Right there in
That's a
front of
lot
you.
of chips,
Get
man.
plates.
Damn. This isn't me being like anti-American. I would go back to America, but it wouldn't be my first place. I would like to go to New York at some point in the future, but like it's not my next place that I really, really want to go. Like there's other places I want to go, but the only thing that appeals to me is like the fast food from America and some of like the sites and the historical stuff. From like a restaurant and fine dining terms, I just don't think America would be that for me. I don't know about you.
No, I think personally, I'm more interested in the cultural cuisines in different places. Whereas, like, anywhere I go, I end up finding some sort of local restaurant and then try their local food or their local drinks or, you know, what they themselves
What they
wanna
perceive
eat.
it as, yeah,
For
exactly.
example, when I went to Mauritius, right, we did not go to any of the touristy... We went to one touristy restaurant. It was overpriced at...
Yeah, it was commercialized. It was for people who are on holiday.
But one of the better foods we've had was when we found some tiny little run-down looking place, and compared to England's or London's standards, it looks run down. But when you go in, it's all the locals on their lunch break, enjoying their food, and it's their normal routine. And we go in, and that food was like absolute bellissimo. It was beautiful. And that's the type of food I enjoy the most. Same when I went to Italy. You go to some side alleys in the back of the back end and you find the local food. That for me is the most interesting part. In America, what I would be after would be, the fast food. That's all I see about America.
Yeah.
I just see the fast food dining. I think the fancy dining, I'm not that impressed by it.
We went to the Disneyland thing or whatever. We had like proper meals. It was so underwhelming, and I said it on many videos. Like, you spend all that money. Lucky I didn't have to spend a single penny when I was there, but it was so underwhelming. But then when you look at like, for example, where we've been in Europe and where we're traveling to in the future, there's places there where like there'll be local spots and like they might not speak a lick of English or vice versa. Especially in England, in London, for example, you go and find your like local Chinese. You kind of want that place to have like out of 5 for the hygiene rating, like a 3 or a 4. You don't want it to be 5 out of 5.
Because they're not going to be as good of food.
Huh?
You know what? For Chinese,
Yeah.
like in London, you want it.
I want to maybe get food poisoning, but it'd be worth it. I want it to be worth my time. I don't care how it comes out on the next day, but like,
Oh God, were you squawking at the front of the desk?
Yeah, exactly. But it goes a long way. Like if I was in Italy, I don't want to go to like a Pizza Hut equivalent over there. I want to go to a grandma and like a mum and dad's place. You get your grandma, whatever they call it, your nonnos or whatever, whatever the.
Nonna.
Yeah, that's it. I want her to make it with her bare hands and bleed into that dough. And then it'll be a really good pizza. How mum made it, how grandma makes it.
Last ticket, 3 chicken, 3 steak, yes?
Yes.
2 sauce, I'll slice.
I'm walking in 30 seconds.
Cut those steaks now!
Guys, let's go.
It's a race. 30 seconds on the chicken chef.
You cannot afford to have this get sent back.
Go, put it on the plate and get it up.
Chicken's cooked.
Check
Chicken's
it.
cooked.
Put it up.
Agreed.
Carry it.
Wait, go.
So
Go, go.
intense.
Gentlemen. Yes,
Yes,
chef.
chef.
Well done.
Can I just say, how they all reacted is like so Americanly over the top because of like, yo, we just done our job, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. But I get why they do it. However, if you guys are good individuals and then you can come as a team and work together, why is that not always happening? Like, why aren't you always smashing every service and every night? Like, I don't get why that just doesn't happen. It seems to be such like a struggle with this show. Is like,
I think because they're all from different backgrounds and different skill levels, and some people might not be used to cooking just meats the whole time. Some people might not be used to cooking just garnishes or just starters or just desserts or whatever. So this just accentuates their weaknesses.
Yeah,
And
it's
because they
good.
rotate their stations on each day or however it works, they know they're working with a team in a new format each time.
yeah. So I guess it's completely foreign.
Somebody whose strong point would be meat and then are working that for a few days straight, they'll be getting frustrated and then doing other things and then might not be getting that up to scratch because they're getting fussy over somebody else's food. You know, I think it's a lot of elements.
Yeah.
Because us as bystanders or, you know, viewers, we're like, oh, why are they messing it up so much?
John, how would you mark that out of 5, please?
I'll give it a 3.
I'm gonna give you a 2.
For me, it's a 3.
Josh's pan-seared boar is accented with roasted pepper sauce and is served on a bed of cauliflower puree.
Your cauliflower made everything else kind of muddled.
Slightly undercooked as well. Vinny,
I'm gonna give him a 3.
I'm gonna give him a 2.
I'm a 2.
By 3 points, it's time for T and Millie to present their alligator dishes to the judges.
Alligator.
These
that's
guys
crazy.
know they're gators.
Is Millie's blackened alligator with grits,
But I think it could use a little salt. You were there, though. You had the right direction.
selected
to win.
over Michelle's T's fried alligator tacos.
For me, it had great flavor.
Yeah, I mean, it's got everything. It's got the acidity, it's got the heat, and the crunch as well.
4.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, sir.
At this
Well
point,
played.
all I want is that W for the fucking team.
Burger.
Can score a lot more points than Christine's marinated ostrich on a bed of orzo.
Can I just say this?
I haven't had orzo in so long. Sorry, yeah, go on.
I want to say this, yeah. If you are in this challenge like 1-to-1, I know a burger is always like a safe option to beat what I just saw from the lady, which is like kind of like a very rustic looking dish. It was like, you know, the meat served around like soupy style stuff and potatoes and rich sauces. There's no way a burger's beating that unless it's like the best damn burger you ever had. But I don't think that's ever gonna like beat something more culinary inspired and I don't know. And I like burgers, but damn, I wouldn't want it all the bloody time.
We are watching the best and worst
Yeah, no,
burgers.
no.
By the way. By the way, that's why there's so many burgers here.
The orzo, the sauce was good, but the actual meat, which is the star of the show, was
Oh,
a
I
little
love
bland.
orzo.
I'm gonna give you a 2.
I'm gonna give you 2 as well.
I'm a 2.
Dude needs
6.
11 points.
If Christine had a bag of tricks, this would have been the time to pull it out.
Will need to score higher than any other man has so far to clinch a victory.
Randy, please describe your dish.
Bacon grease to try to incorporate some fat into the ostrich when I made my burger.
Gents, visually.
Very boring.
Man, that really looks like crap.
Can I just say before we hear that, yeah? It looks like you would have that at home. It was literally a burger with like 4 chips. It's rubbish. I just hope when I resume the video that it's going to be like, wow, this is the best venison or ostrich ever.
Or it's going to be one of them moments where they're all just...
Agree, it's dead. I'm praying for you, bro. I'm
Even though it
praying. I
looked
want
like
the men to
Duke,
win.
tasted great.
Yeah.
Thank you, chef.
I'm gonna give you a 4 for this.
Damn.
Yeah, Randy. I'm gonna go 4 too.
4,
Oh,
2.
it's up to
Yeah.
Gordon. Is
It's
it
all
a 3
about
or
the
a 4?
flavour.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Oh,
2, yeah.
come on. We did. Fair play to Randy, bro. He pulled it out of the bag.
Randy.
We did not expect that. That was the best and worst of Burgers in Hell's Kitchen. I appreciate it. This video was actually 2 years old, so there might be some newer ones. There might be best of steaks or other things, so we'll have a little dive into that. But without further ado, we'll put this video in between 2 buns, an intro and an outro. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe in this video. We are almost at 100k total views on the channel, which I think is really bloody cool. We've had some good videos that have popped off in the past couple of weeks and months of building this channel, build a little community. We're loving what's going on right now, so just make sure you guys stick with that journey. As I said, do your thing in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys want to see next? We've got some more, you know, longer form content, Am I the Arseholes, Addict the One reactions, etc. We've got so much more that we want to do. We just need more time. So, you know, without further ado, I've been Luke.
And I'm Emma.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a lovely day, morning, evening, wherever you are right now, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.